Okay everyone, welcome back to Cruise class. In this video we'll be looking at functions once more, and we will be looking at how to find the inverse of a function. Now to find the inverse of a function, we have to just follow some real straightforward steps. If we have a function f of x is equal to 3x plus 1, right? To find the inverse, the first thing we'll need to do is write it as an algebraic term in terms of x and y. Meaning, instead of saying f of x is equal to 3x plus 1, the first thing we want to do is say y is equal to 3x plus 1. So all we did is just change f of x to y. Now that y is equal to 3x plus 1, all we're going to do next is interchange the variables. So we're going to put x where y is, and we're going to put y where x is. So once more, instead of putting y here, we're going to put x, and instead of putting x here, we're going to put y. So we interchange the variables. That would be step 2. So we now have x where y was, and we now have y where x was. Now from here, we are going to solve our transpose rather until we have y as the subject of the formula. So all we're going to do is do our balancing and our regular transposition. So step 3 is to get y as the subject of the formula. So plus 1 over on this side would be minus 1. We're now left with 3y over here. To get rid of the 3, we divide by 3. So therefore, y will now be equal to x minus 1 divided by 3. And we have this. So therefore, y is equal to x minus 1 over 3. So we have now made y the subject of the formula. Step 4 now, instead of writing y, we're going to write f inverse of x. So therefore, step 4 is just to rewrite y as the inverse notation. This is how you write inverse. F inverse of x is equal to x minus 1 over 3. So therefore, x minus 1 over 3 is the inverse of 3x plus 1. So once more, we rewrite f of x as y. Step 2, we interchange x and y. Step 3, we make y the subject of the formula. And then step 4, we just write the inverse and state it as what we have as y. So that's how we calculate or work out the inverse of any function.